Hello my friends, and welcome back to Yoga with Chelsea. My name is Chelsea, and today we're going to go through a flow to help release tension through the shoulders and the neck. Now I ask you to modify or intensify this practice as you wish, but also do some of these poses with caution and remember that less is more. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my channel, and let's get started. All right, my friends, find a comfortable seated position, hands in the lap or on the knees. Spine is long and reaching the crown of the head for the ceiling. Take a nice deep breath, coming to the present moment. Feeling free to place a block underneath the sit bones if you feel tense here. I want you to find some comfort and be able to settle into this seated position. So maybe a blanket, block, or a pillow if you need to place it underneath. Inhale and exhale. We're going to take the right ear to right shoulder, allowing a simple and gentle stretch in the neck. If you'd like a little bit more, you can send the left arm towards the left side, really pulling the left shoulder down. Lift the chin gently, and then bring the chin down towards the chest. Again, inhale and exhale. Keep going. One more breath. Coming all the way down with the chin towards the chest and coming on to the other side. So the left ear is reaching down towards the left shoulder. Maybe you stay right here with the hands in the lap. Maybe you really liked the way that felt extending the right arm. Take a breath into this stretch first, and when you're ready, slowly lift the chin and exhale, bring it down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Moving with your breath. It might be different than mine. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to meet with the chin down, tall spine, hands in the lap. All right, opening the arms wide, pulling the chest up and forward, the gaze goes up. Exhale, round through, give yourself a hug. Maybe rock side to side. All right, we're going to meet in table pose when you're ready. Coming to stack the shoulders over the wrists, hips are over the knees. Getting ready for our cat-cow. Go ahead and exhale all the breath out as you round through the spine, tuck the chin down. And inhale, lift the gaze, drop the belly. Exhale, roll it out. Inhale. Press through the palms. Chest is wide open. Exhale, round through. And come to center. Gonna walk the hands forward just a little bit. Maybe you come down onto the forearms, resting the forehead down on the mat. If you feel like you can extend your arms all the way forward, go ahead and do that. Opening up the chest. Really lengthen through the neck. Drop the shoulders down away from the ears. You can rest your forehead on the mat or your chin. Make sure that your hips are right over your knees. We're here in puppy pose. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Slowly coming back up to table pose. Maybe you come onto the forearms first, pressing up and through. We're going to tuck our toes, bring the hips back, coming into our first down dog. Hips go high, head and chest go low. Feet and hands are hip-width distance apart. The tailbone's reaching for the ceiling. Letting go as your heart falls closer and closer to the earth. Fingertips are spread. Maybe you pedal through each of the feet, swaying the hips side to side, stretching out the calves and the hamstrings. Awesome. This time we're going to walk our hands back towards our feet, coming right into ragdoll. You might bend the knees right away. Hands come to opposite elbow. And the top body just kind of hangs out and maybe sways side to side. Extending your legs as far as you're comfortable. Even if you're able to go to a full extension, it might still feel really good to keep them bent. Allowing in this position the tummy to really come and snuggle into the thighs. If it feels good, you can gently shake the head yes and no. Awesome. Walking ourselves back to down dog. Hips are high, head and chest are low. Then dropping down onto our knees. Coming into child's pose. Big toes together, knees can open up as wide as the mat. If you wish, reach the arms forward and take a breath here. Beautiful. Coming back to table pose. Extending through the right leg here, making a nice straight line from hip, knee to ankle. Nice deep breath, making sure the left hip is stacked right over, again, that left knee. We're going to plant through the right palm, send the left hand high. Inhale. And exhale, thread your left arm through, coming down as far as you can with that left shoulder. Really lengthening through the neck, allowing that space. We don't want to crunch through our neck. This is not good for releasing this tension. In fact, doing so may create a pinch, and we don't want that. So really lengthen through the neck. Drop the shoulders down. One more breath. Pressing through the palms, inhaling as you come all the way back up. Reach for the ceiling. And exhale, drop the left hand down. Bring the right leg in. Right onto the other side. Left leg goes long. Right hand's going to go high. Inhale. And exhale, thread it through. Right shoulder comes down. You might have a block under the shoulder or a blanket. You might be fine right where you are. Breathing into your edge, into your own variation here. Staying long in the spine. Slowly pressing through. Inhale as you lift the right hand back up. And exhale, drop it down. Bring the left leg in. We're going to circle the hips just a little bit. Back and forth, side to side. Then we're going to come all the way down to our bellies. Finding your right arm all the way out to the side of you, nice and long. Your left hand's going to plant as your left shoulder slowly comes up towards the ceiling, rotating open to the left side. And we're only going as far as our shoulder's going to allow us. We don't want to push it or twist ourselves too far where we have pain in our right shoulder. Sometimes having a blanket, pillow, or a block underneath the head feels really nice. Kind of opens up this space between the right shoulder and right ear, keeping the neck long. If you're twisted all the way around and feel really good, maybe you take the left hand, wrapping it behind you, reaching for that other hand, your right hand. Chest is open. Smile. Feels so nice. All right, slowly coming back, plant the left palm. We're going all the way to the left side, so nice and gently rolling, extending the left arm. Nice and easy, lifting through the right palm. Right shoulder goes up towards the ceiling. Taking whatever variation of this suits you best. You can always wrap the right hand behind. Slowly coming back, planting through the right palm and coming onto your belly. Nice and flat. Hands come beside the chest, underneath the shoulders. And we're going to squeeze the elbows in towards each side of the body. Shoulders are down and back. Zip up the legs and lift your chest and chin. Baby cobra. Exhale, bring it down. One more time. Inhale, baby cobra. Maybe this time you really press through the palms. Lift the chin. And exhale, bring it down. We're going to press all the way back to table pose. And we're coming right up onto our knees. Again, maybe you grab a blanket, put it under the knees if it feels a little sensitive today. And this is going to be as easy or as intense as we want to make it today. So please do this pose with caution. We want to make sure that we keep our glutes strong. Squeeze them as much as you need to. Knees are about hip width distance apart. Chest is pulling forward and up. Hands can come behind you at the low back. Maybe you just bring the gaze up today. Keeping the glutes strong, belly button pulling in towards the spine, and the core is engaged. Coming back to center or neutral spine, gaze comes forward. If it's comfortable for you and you already know, you can bring the palms to prayer. Maybe enjoy a gentle back bend with no support of that low back. Also option to bring the hands behind the back, interlace palms together, extending through the arms, lifting the chest up towards the ceiling. If it's in your practice, feel free to take a full camel pose. Nice deep breath. And exhale. Slowly bring the hips to heels. Release the arms. Give yourself another hug. Beautiful. We're going to come to table pose, adjusting into a comfortable seated position. Actually, don't get too comfortable. We're going all the way down to our spines. So go ahead and roll down. Find your supine position. Adjust yourself as you need to. Getting ready to end our practice today. Before we do so, taking our traditional Shavasana pose, if it feels really good and if it feels better, just take the soles of your feet together, knees open. Nice little hip opener before we end. I am going to stay in Shavasana. We're going to bring our arms down beside our body, palms facing up towards the ceiling. Adjusting the shoulders down and maybe in towards each other just a little bit so that our chest is nice and open. Going to lengthen through the neck. The chin tucks down ever so slightly. The legs come in towards each other and the feet fall out away from each other. Now while we find some stillness here in our Shavasana, one more move before we settle in. We're going to take our head and our chin, let it rotate towards the left, nice and gently, moving and ending wherever it is comfortable for you. You might make it all the way to meet the cheek to mat. Lifting the chin just a little bit sometimes helps to lengthen the neck. Breathe deep, relax the shoulders. Sometimes it feels really nice and secure to take your hand and help it back to a center or neutral position. I really like that myself. And then, of course, all the way to the other side. So towards the right, nice and slow. Shoulders drop and relax. Neck is still long. Maybe you help yourself with your hand, coming back to neutral. And here we find ourselves back into Shavasana and ready to end our practice. So find just a few breaths here as you lie and allow all of the benefits of our practice to really soak in. Feel free to pause here, continue your Shavasana and time of stillness as long as you wish. If you are ready to come out of this pose and end our practice with me, go ahead and slowly start to sway the knees side to side. Take a nice deep breath. And ending this flow together, I do recommend allowing support in the head and neck and roll onto one side or the other. I'll come to face you guys and support the head right away, coming up nice and slow. After all that neck work, we don't want to tweak anything, if we can help it, Then take that right hand or left hand, whichever way you decided to face, and press through the floor, giving yourself room to not have to engage any part of the neck too strenuously. Come back to that comfortable seated position with me. Thank you so much for finishing out the class. Finding a tall spine and together, inhaling the arms high. Palms together, exhale, hands to heart. And one last time, inhale. Palms together, exhale, bring it down, and give yourself a bow. Thanking yourself for showing up on your mat today. Namaste, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me today. Until next time.